Off the cup, here we go. Superman. In the recent comics, Lex Luthor created a psychic virus that just erased the secret identity of Clark and John from the world, allowing Clark to be at the Daily Planet again and John to be a normal college student again. Wonderful. Now you just gotta bring back Kid John and retcon that whole Rogel Tsar nonsense because Jor-El is not a murderer, and it'll be all good. Notice how I say, bring back Kid John, not age John down. Because, like, one, if you age John down, he would be a 17-year-old in a 12-year-old's body, and that's just creepy. And two, I feel after the Bendis stuff, Teen John works as a character. I like him. He's very opinionated. He fights for what he believes in. I feel people hate on his boyfriend Jay Nakamura too much. I mean, he's no more morally ambiguous than Damian was when John first met him. I mean, Damian straight up kidnapped John and, then insulted him, and then John punched him in the face. Jay's he's part of a debatable terrorist group, but also Damian was in a murder cult. Okay, people? What do you want? What do you want? Ugh. I also feel kind of the same thing with, the hatred for Tim Drake's boyfriend, Bernard something or other. If you want to be mad that Tim and Steph broke up, yeah, but enough with the hatred of his new lover, because this is kind of the fandom equivalent of when someone shit-talks your ex's new partner, and it's just getting kind of sad at this point. Just be slightly less angry than you are. Yeah. Oh, yeah, look at that. It's cleaning the oven today. Oh, oil stains are hard to clean, yeah. What else? I'm enjoying the new Tim Drake story. Pretty interesting mystery. There's some sort of Clayface nonsense going on. And yes, I like Riley Rosmo's artwork. His art is not bad, people. It's just weird, okay? There is a difference between bad art and art that is not outside... art that is outside your limited parameters of what is quality, It's like when that Bless the Heart show was on Fox. Everybody was like, oh, this show is so ugly. Is it ugly? Or is it just different? Okay? Squirrel. Yeah. Subject of Rosmo, he did the art for the Martian Manhunter limited run. Very good. I think he kind of got a sidekick in that run. 2 sidekicks. I don't know where they are. Hope they come back. I'm not sure if that run was canon either, but I still liked it. Burp. Martian Manhunter is great, but for whatever reason is just not one of those characters that can hold, a solo book. I don't know why. Just historically, he's never sold well on his own, It's kind of like when, after Mercs for Money, they gave, solo books to all the Mercs for Money, including Solo, the one-man war of terror, who didn't even have his own original, solo book originally. He popped up in the back of Iron Man books, and they thought, Mercs for Money is selling, let's just give them all a book. This is back during that weird time of the 2010s when Marvel was just making way too many fucking books. Way too many fucking books. It was insanity. And, the digital art really suffered. Ooh. You know what I'm talking about. It's just those rushed artists. It's so sad. Wonder Woman. Digging Wonder Woman, digging the lore, digging everything going on with Hera and the gods. My one complaint, weirdly enough, though, is Wonder Woman herself. She's a perfectly fine protagonist, but outside of, the regular, is wanting to save the world, bring peace to man's world thing. She wants for nothing, pretty much, Superman, he wants stability. Batman, he wants happiness. Wonder Woman, what does she want, really? A relationship? Not necessarily. It just kind of seemed like a casual thing with Siegfried and Steve. Unless they're dating, which kind of would make a lot of sense. A job? She doesn't really need a job. She's just such a complete character. Like, her supporting characters, I find more interesting because they're so incomplete and wanting. Like, Donna Troy, she definitely wants love. She mourned Roy a lot. Had a drinking problem. That was something. Artemis. Hot doggy. So much to do there. Cassie Sandmark. She's fun. She's a detective. Yara Flor. Tons of potential. Diana. I feel there could be something more. I don't know what. Something new. But something more. Not saying it's bad. Just saying it could be slightly better. Shabo, clabo, tabo, tabo, he camo, fa ho, he ho. The Flash. Flash is pretty good right now. It's like generally a nice family book, really changing up the status quo in the best way possible. Two small things about two small characters that could be bigger characters. Ace West, the current Kid Flash, and Excess, Jenny Ognatz from the Legion of Superheroes reboot run. Like, Ace, he's cool, has a lot of potential, but it's come off a lot unused, especially after the previous Teen Titans run, which was rough. Oh boy, y'all gotta address the nonsense that was in that book featuring Ace, because he pretty much, I don't want to say enabled Damian, but I don't want to not say enabled Damian either, I mean, he acts like, oh, I'm just some dumb kid. Dude, you're a fucking engineering prodigy, okay? You probably should have figured out that Damian was doing some crazy shit from day one. And when he did figure it out, he waited a month before telling anyone. And even by then, became twice as more horrifying. Yeah, there was a time when the Teen Titans were practically a supervillain group, and it was very weird. Oh, boy. Also, he got a girlfriend in that book in Red Arrow, and I don't think they're even dating anymore. Or if they are, they've never even talked about it. There was one Valentine's comic forever ago, but Red Arrow. The new Stargirl comic is pretty good. It's where Stargirl and Red Arrow, Emiko Queen, are looking for all the lost sidekicks on this crazy lost sidekick island. Island of lost sidekicks and misfit toys, yeah. Stuff going on there. Oh yeah, Stargirl needs another season, for real. With Jay Garrick there too, why not? Yeah, that would be fun. Maybe have it after a time skip. Yeah, time skip. Go for time skip. That would work for me. Yeah. Catwoman. Yeah. Anyone here read Catwoman 50? Spoilers. Just go ahead a few minutes. I'll try marking it. She accidentally kills her new lover, Valmont, as he's trying to kill Batman, and it's I should feel the moral grayness of this situation, but I'm just glad that Valmont is dead, because he sucked. He was basically just a poor man's version of Ghostmaker. He even looked kind of like Ghostmaker. He was so lame. He lied all the time. He claimed that he wouldn't kill anyone for Selena, but then he just straight up kills Amygdala, and it's are we supposed to feel sad? I'm sad that Catwoman's in jail because of this clown, but I'm not sad Valmont's dead. He was such a dick. Oof. And now Catwoman's in prison while her friend and ex-lover Eiko Hasegawa is acting as Catwoman, with Catwoman's adoptive surrogate son Dario something or other, aka Tomcat, which is a brilliant name. I love that. He's all sorts of tech skills and everything. Really fun. Mafia prince that turned against them after they rejected him for being gay. They're fine with him murdering tons of people, but, ooh, he's gay? No. Which is true to life. Yeah. Catwoman. Batman. Heard mixed things about after the whole failsafe thing. I feel weird about continuing Batman. I don't know. It's not that he's a complete character. He's far from it. It just feels rather Sisyphean at this point, where it's like Batman pushes the boulder up to the hill of character development only for it to come crashing down. Kind of Catwoman too, in fact. Batman and Catwoman, like the editorial just forces them to not be happy together, and it just gets kind of awkward at this point. I don't know. Doom Patrol, they're getting a new series in the modern DCU, so that's fun. And their leader is not just the Chief, but the Chief, as in one of Crazy Jane's new alters. Hello, that's nuts. Also, Doom Patrol, once again, is canon to the DCU, which I really hope they explain how the confusion of that, because it's been very weird and confusing. I love Gerard Way's Doom Patrol run, but did that fit in at all? It just felt like it was simultaneously not canon and canon at the same time. Very confusing run. Who, haba, two. What not, woo. Oh, the Grim Reaper is drinking all my tea, yeah. Oh, do. I'd be down for an Amy Rose spinoff, Sonic the Hedgehog. That'd be fun. Hell, Shadow has a spinoff before her. Just, really? Sega? Come on. Amy's been around since CD, when she was basically starting out as your Princess Peach knockoff. I'm saying she started out that way, not that she didn't become something cool later. Just don't at me, please. Just have her use her magical Pico hammer, smash up Nazi badniks would be a fun old time. Maybe give her a crossbow, like in the Fleetway books. That would be fun. Yeah. Mario. I said Mario. Daylight come back, me wanna go home, pa. I can take or leave a new Mario game. That's where I'm at, weirdly enough. I like Mario, but if I buy a new one, it's strictly for enjoyment, distraction. Odyssey was fine, it was good, but each new game, it's just kind of like Call of Duty, where they're pretty much exactly the same, more or less, with a few altered gimmicks. I like Mario, love Mario, but I don't know. There's no lore to him. There's no building up to anything. It's just princess gets kidnapped. Mario has to fight a bisexual turtle. It's, whatever, I would like a new Paper Mario game that is accurate to the original 3 games. 2 games. Original 2 games. God damn it, Miyamoto. People want a traditional RPG again. Why must you fight us on this? Come on. Zelda. I still need to get Breath of the Wild. Yeah, that's right. I haven't even gotten that yet. Sometime later. I'm kind of strapped on cash right now. Donate to my Patreon and I'll, do a whole Twitch on, Breath of the Wild. Why not? Yeah. Oh no. Patlabor. Hoping to check more out of that on High Dive. If you don't know Patlabor, imagine Mobile Suit Gundam meets Brooklyn Nine-Nine. It's fucking awesome. So cops and mech suits kicking the shit out of other mech suits. It's a fun old time. Some of the mech drivers are also drunk as hell. It's amazing. Kyato Nindandyande. Original version of Samurai Pizza Cats. You don't have to watch that. Just watch Samurai Pizza Cats. It's also dumb, but it's at least funny. You know, Kyato Nindantiande, the original version. It's like it's a period piece mixed with Super Sentai, but almost no sense of irony. You know, it's like not many jokes. Miss Missile is like a kind of more whiny, honestly. Music's better, you know, like the episode where like Pururan and Lucille, I forget her Japanese name, become an idol group. Blah, blah. Oh yeah, another thing about the Japanese version. Polyester's name, Pururan. It's like it's a pun on purring, you know? Whereas like the other two, Sakashi and Yataro, they just have normal-ass names. I don't think those are puns at all. Come on. Be fun, you know? Speedy Cervece, like Guido Anchovy. These are cat names. Come on now. What else? What else must I talk to you about? Hades 2. Melano. Reversal of the original Hades. I have not 100% beat that game, as it's Hades, and there's a lot. It's a lot of video game. Yeah, shoo. But it's like it's a reversal where she's trying to break into the underworld to save Lord Hades. That'll be really fun. There's also through Hades 1 and 2 that I learned that Zagreus and Melano were Greek gods at all. You know, I thought they made up Zagreus. Nope, he was the son of Persephone and possibly Zeus. But when they were writing that, they thought Zeus and Hades were the same guy, which is honestly a very interesting interpretation. Like, I feel like a lot of the reason they had Zeus, like, and Persephone get together back then was because they would not make any stories about Hades. They were just afraid of talking about the Lord of Death. So yeah, you know what? I'm just going to headcanon that in the original Greek version, Zeus and Hades were the same person. And also, Persephone wasn't Zeus's biological daughter. And Demeter was his stepsister, like in the games. Speaking of in the games, Zeus made a rumor on Earth that Demeter is his biological sister because he hated Helios. And that is the most Zeus fucking thing of all time. That's the exact kind of crazy horse shit he's known to do. Yeah, Jesus. Oh, boy. Boy, 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 boy. Blue, blur, blue, blue, blue. Spyro. The dragon. Got nothing, pretty much. You think they're gonna do anything with them? I don't know. She will chi, 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 chi. Goku's wife is named Chi Chi. I am behind on Dragon Ball Super for quite a bit. I know the general gist, but I have not watched most of it. No, I have not. No, I have not. Also Naruto and One Piece. I've heard good things about the current Bleach series, but I'm not going to get into it. 'Cause I barely watched the original Bleach series. No, I have not. After I saw the Griffin, I just stopped. Yeah. Got about a minute left. What else? Yeah, DCEU. On the one hand, while I find James Gunn's actions kind of less than polite towards Ray Fisher, the actor who played Cyborg. That's his name, right? Ray Fisher? Yeah. I also do feel the DCEU needs a reboot anyway, because it's kind of a sinking ship at this point. Also, don't watch The Flash. Ezra Miller, they are a criminal. They are a fucked up person, and I hope they go to jail. Yeah. Whew. Well, that was the Mick Ramble. See you next time.